Shit, dude, I forgot to start streaming on there, and we missed the whole little joke thing, which would have been perfect for that. But whatever, it is what it is. All right, Charlotte, North Carolina, buddy, 2950 on a load, 694 on the trucks posted. Not a bad ratio. The only problem is Greensboro, Durham, Wilmington, all suck. So they're probably all coming towards your area to get some freight too. So there might be some traffic, bro. But if like Charlotte itself is not that bad, bro. It's pretty decent. But okay, let's keep going. Is it a good time to buy a truck? Fat guy with a semi. My opinion, not financial advice, bro. My opinion, used truck prices seem like they're going to be going up because of the tariffs, which means the used truck prices are going to go up because everybody's going to be looking for them. And then also, if the market picks up a little bit more, obviously that's going to increase the prices in trucks in general. So, I mean, I would say, like, I think we're towards the end of the cheap trucks. I think they're going to start going up in prices. Again, I'm not an economic or financial guru. It's just my opinion. Do your own research and make your own financial advices, but that's just my 2 cents on the situation, bro. What Chicago look like, Jason? For which equipment, buddy? If you guys wanna tell me like what market you're in and what equipment is gonna like speed up the process. So Chicago, please. FYI, still wasn't here on asylum. It was never approved. Yeah, correct. I understand that, but I was misspoken because the law for the asylum, he didn't need asylum yet. That just passed in September, and that's where I was wrong in what I was saying. So back then, you still could have got it just on a work visa without the actual being approved for the asylum. And the law passed September of this last September, and that's where I misspoke because I thought that was the older law. It was a newer law. So, but he still would have failed the ELP, so it doesn't matter. He still shouldn't have had a CDL. But I just want to clarify the part that I said wrong because I don't want to, be an a-hole. What is the best company to lease onto? Iha Basad. Shoot me a DM, bro. I can tell you a little bit of information on it. If it sounds good, you want to hear more info from them, they can contact you as long as you like what I'm telling you. So just shoot me a DM and I'll be more than happy to give you more information about it. What truck should I buy? My budget 120. Damn, 120K. Damn baller, bro. That's a lot of money. Personally, again, not financial advice. Not, don't whatever. I mean, bro, right now for like 50K, bro, you could get a nice truck, dude. Nice truck for 50K. Like a really nice truck. I don't think you need to spend that much money on the truck, dude, honestly. But when there's blood in the streets, Bobby, I mean, the blood's been in the streets, bro. Like, dude, it's been in the streets. I think that we're up. I think we're gonna start draining the blood from the streets. What are the American trucks? American made, because those should come down. No, well, I mean, it's not about American made. It's about tariffs also on parts that come in for those trucks from other countries. So that's gonna be not just trucks, but the tariff on the parts. So not many of them. I don't think any of them are fully American made, to be honest with you. Dry van, Jason. I remember Chicago, but next time put like Chicago and dry van just in case I forgot, but I do remember, so I'm gonna tell you. Chicago's been popping off of volume, but right now we got in Chicago, North Chicago, you're looking at 5,100 loads posted, 2,575 on the trucks. Again, it's not 100%. That is a lot of loads. Obviously, we know Chicago's a little shady, so not everybody's posting their trucks. So I'm going to say that ratio is closer to like 1-1, maybe a little bit more on the loads to trucks. So there is a lot of volume, but there's also a lot of trucks, bro. What are we saying here? No, my blood pressure is not. My wife's texting me. My blood pressure's up. No, it's not up. I'm still happy about that Indian guy's comments earlier. So I'm going a little blushy. Okay, then what do you got? Southern Chicago area, you got 3,385 and 1,644. So again, with the the margin of error, double post, shit like that, I would say that there's probably a little bit more loads than trucks, so you are in their favor. But as long as you're open to going wherever, I think you should still get it loaded an all right rate, nothing too crazy, I would say, Jason. All right, where are we at? How the price going up for work permit people stopped who own the trucks? How the price going up, work permit? I don't know. I gotta see what happens with this court case, Adam CH. Because I don't know if they're putting this shit in courts that is violating their civil rights, but what civil rights? Because they came here illegally. And I don't know if the courts are gonna freeze them from losing their CDL or not. But then even if they do, then ELP is still gonna be, you know what I mean, an issue. So we gotta kind of give it a couple of weeks, bro, see what happens, and we're gonna go from there, bro. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are not going to be working in those trucks. You're right, so that might affect it a little bit. But again, the tariffs and the new truck prices going up, those used trucks are going to get swallowed up, man. They're going to get swallowed up. 1 to 5, 1 to 10 trucks. Yeah, I would say so. A lot of them are even bigger companies that were doing that shit, dude. That's some roasted cashew money. Yeah, I wish, bro. We don't get to fly private like you do. Connected cargo. I seen a private jet once when I was driving by the airport. That's about as close as I got to one. Detroit and drive van. How is that looking like? It kind of went down from yesterday, but it's still not looking too bad, man. 26, 27 on loads posted, 834 trucks. Grand Rapids area's like way better. Our Polish correspondent, he's usually on here, but he got some good money out of Detroit yesterday, last minute. So I think he should be fine in Detroit. I think you'll find a load, bro. What up, Bobby? Hiring? What are we hiring for? Hopefully I don't have to get like a part-time job somewhere after work to make up for all these lost bills. Not the best time to start being an owner up. Scooby never is, bro. But if it's something you got to do, just jump in and do it. You know what I mean? It's never a good time to do anything, bro. The market's too hot. Then truck prices are up. You know what I mean? A lot of competition. Market's down. Trucks are. I mean, it's like, dude, no matter what, there's never a good time, bro. But if it's something you're going to do, just do it. I doubt the court case will halt it. The government will appeal right away. Yeah, like I don't exactly know how the court systems work, bro. If these stupid appeals, not appeals, like I don't know, bro. Like I said, that's why I want to give it a few weeks and kind of see exactly what's going to happen. So we'll go from there. Big Boy Loft, Florida, which equipment though, buddy? You got to tell me the equipment. Please put fisherman. I'm not hiring owner ops, but I took I'm doing like a deal with like a company. Like usually, like I said, I wouldn't do it. Like I turned down a lot of people before. I just never felt right about doing it, but I met with this guy. He promised me he's not going to steal money, not going to cut rates. He's going to have full transparency. So if you want to go to the office and check what the brokers are paying, check what they're factoring and compare it to your numbers. They also got a lot of customer freight and they got a lot of trailers, bro. And I think it's a really good opportunity. So I did jump on, and I am going to be doing some content for them and like kind of like recruiting, I guess. Because I feel really good about it. Because I wouldn't want to like send people, like, especially you guys that listen to me. Like if I send you some BS company, you're gonna be like, man, screw this guy. You're not gonna want to listen to me anymore, So I didn't want to take the chance before, but everything he said, I feel good about. I feel confident about, and I think people will make good money there. Soccer fan, am I Polish? Yes. Right, sorry, right there. Well, according to the Indian guy earlier, I'm Russian, but no, Polish, man. Why you keep talking? Just put it in the chat. Why you keep texting me? Okay, my blood pressure's up. Fine, it's up. I'm mad all the time. What do you want me to do? I smoke cigarettes, and I'm fat, so my blood pressure is going to be up. I don't know what to do. 26-foot box truck, Florida, bro. Wish I could help you with the box trucks, bro. We are not a box truck show, unfortunately. It's more for bigger trucks, dry vans, flatbeds, reefers. Chicago area, yes. Yeah, well, I live in the border of Indiana and Illinois, but yes, I work out of Chicago, correct. Opportunity, can't trust a company who can't spell. Oh my god, damn. That's not the company, that's me that misspelled it, bro. But I don't blame you. That's definitely my fault on that one. Now you're gonna make me go back and fucking fix it, but damn, I totally misspelled it. That's the Polish in me, bro. ELP, bro. Sorry. English, my second language. Thank you, Fisherman. Appreciate it, bro. You're not half bad yourself, buddy. All right, what else we got, dude? Let's jump into the flatbeds. We haven't talked about the flatbeds in a while. I want to see what the hell is going on. Holy shit, the flatbed, man, I wish you guys could see this map, but every time I put it on TikToks, we get restricted, so flatbed market's absolutely killing it, dude. The South is just, everywhere's red. Jesus Christ, dude. Look at these ratios. Houston, 5,200 loads, 300 trucks. Northern Louisiana, 2,600 loads, 50 trucks. Jackson, Mississippi, 5,500 loads, 31 trucks. Mobile, Alabama, 3,100 loads, 91 trucks. Jesus Christ, dude. What is going on here, dude? Tallahassee's even smoking. Let's see, Arkansas. Holy shit, Little Rock, 6,300 loads, 39 trucks, dude. Oh my goodness. If I wasn't so poor right now, I think I'd be buying a couple of flatbeds, dude, because I think buy a couple of flatbeds and keep them in the South, bro. Even worse, working for a Polish company, all steel off the Raycons. Listen, bro, you got a Canadian maple leaf, bro. You guys shouldn't be talking at all right now, dude. You guys don't even say opportunity right, probably. So, obviously, the opportunity is not for you. So I appreciate your comments, bro. But yeah, no, but you guys are not gonna get me mad, dude. I'm not gonna get mad. You guys can say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be talked down to by Indian and Canadians, unfortunately. Only one nice Canadian, that's Roger. I'm surprised he's not on here. And then, like, you guys, like, I'm not even gonna get into Canadians, bro. I would start, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna let you slide, bro. I'm gonna be nice right now. Let's go, Canada. Let's go. Good for the rates. The Maple Leaf people are talking. I know, dude. Ever since those terrorists, bro, the Canadians been getting a little ballsy, bro, trying to come at Americans, man. I never seen Canada get so angry before, dude. And then you guys like boot our national anthem, dude. Jesus, bro. Whatever. It is what it is, man. Listen, go drink some maple syrup, relax a little bit, dude, and everything's gonna be all right, bro. Where do you go to see that information? This information is on DAT load board. It's under tools and market conditions. Again, bro, it's not 100% accurate, so you got to take a little bit of stuff into consideration, like margin of error and stuff like that. But it's good to check markets if you're gonna go to them, see like how good they are. And if the loads posted, the trucks posted is a big number between those two, that's gonna be better opportunity for you in those markets. So always check them. Just because it's red does not mean it's hot. So make sure you always do your own research. What do you think Llamas improve after disappearance of 2000? What the hell's the llama? Explain that one more time to me, soccer fan. Sorry, bro. Loads, maybe you're trying to say? And if you're talking about loads, yes, I definitely think, I mean, it's already been getting better the last 4 or 5 months. It's been getting a lot better than it was. And yeah, they keep on taking these drivers off for ELP, dude, and all this kind of shit. And the more, like, it's going to get better, bro. And if the market picks up a little bit, but obviously nonstop, there's always something going on, dude. It's like, first, the interest rates, they don't want to cut them. They're screwing us. They should have been cut a long time ago. Now they're teasing us with this 0.25%. It's like they're doing everything like in order not for this economy not to get better, dude. I think this, and if the economy gets a little bit better, I think we should be in for like a good run in trucking, dude. I mean, I've been waiting for it for like 3 years, dude. It better come. I don't have much patience or much money is left to hold out much longer. So hopefully it changes, bro. Owner operator Lisan, yes, sir. If you want more details, please shoot me a DM. I'll be more than happy to give you some info. And if that's something you're interested in, I could pass on your contact information. But it is a good lease to purchase program. They no cutting from your rates, whatever they get from the broker or from the customer, you get exactly what they get, full transparency, and they have a lot of customer freight as well. So yes. Democrats. Yeah, listen, man, I don't want to. We already started off Indians and then Canadians. Now, listen, bro, like we're trying to be a positive show, bro. I don't want to go in on all this stuff, dude. Everybody needs to get along, bro. We should all just get along. Whatever is right is right. Whatever is wrong is wrong. And let's just get going, bro. We need some money in trucking. We don't need negativity no more. We need positivity, and we need money in trucking. Thank you, Kazir. Appreciate that. Michael, what's going on? Hey, what's up, Michael, dude? Nice talking to you yesterday, buddy. Laredo, Texas, Springfield, Missouri, $4.25 per mile. Joplin, Missouri to Laredo. Russ, what kind of equipment, bro? I hope, like, are you talking about like a flatbed? Because I know you're not talking about a drive-in, because Laredo will not be paying that much for a drive-in right now. Adam CH, okay, that's a question for you. All right, but let's jump back more into these flatbed rates. These markets for the flatbeds are absolutely crazy, dude. I still wouldn't trust the West Coast, man, but like staying down south with the flatbeds, absolutely crazy. Charlotte obviously just probably looks like the worst from them. Memphis is good, 3,833, 92 trucks. Oklahoma City, dude, on 1,842 and 59. But like all these markets got a lot of loads and not a lot of trucks. So if you're with a flatbed anywhere over there, even if you got to take a shore, I'm pretty sure you're gonna make some money. Passe, sorry, bro, I don't have my Spanish translator on to translate that right now. Dry van, Landstar, Russ, USMC. Listen, I'm not saying I don't believe you, but I don't believe you, bro. Because for a drive-in out of Laredo, even if you minus that 30% or 40%, whatever the hell Landstar takes from you guys, I just don't see those kind of rates for drive-ins right now, dude. I'm sorry, I just don't believe you. I want to believe you because it says retired United States Marine Corps. So I hope you wouldn't be lying to me. But I just don't see those rates coming out of Laredo, bro. Maybe you're telling the truth. I don't know. But personally, I don't see it. But I hope you do, buddy. Mississippi is getting loads for $4 a mile. $4 ghost for the flatbeds. Yeah, dude, for the flatbeds, if you're down there somewhere right now, you're gonna be killing it, dude. You're gonna be killing it, bro. It is what it is. I'm being positive, That's positive. You know, I'm not lying. I'm just. You missed the whole beginning of the show, bro. Like we started off with somebody trying to trash me. It didn't go good for them. And then I had an Indian guy try to trash me, then a Canadian guy, and then you bring up Democrats, bro. So I'm like, let's just like I don't want to go in, bro. I don't want to go in. I'm nothing against you, bro. I just don't want to touch that subject right now because we already had enough drama to start off the show already. We haul mostly steel with my company out of Mississippi. Yeah, makes sense, bro. Makes sense. And if you're saying this out, you're gonna be making money. Backed potassium, Springfield, 1 for 1 explosive. Okay, so explosives. Okay, so now we're talking a little bit different situation. Okay, now I do believe you. If you're just talking about like regular dry goods and a drive-in, I was like, yeah, that's kind of crazy rates. But yeah, if you're hazardous, explosives, all that kind of shit, then yes, I believe you, sir. Thank you for your service as well. No, poquito, bro, poquito español. Very, very poquito. The trifecta of drama. Tell me exactly. Where are you from? Like, where am I sitting at, or like where my parents are from? Like, that's all. You gotta explain this question a little bit more, bro. Best starter company, Jay. What do you mean by starter company? Like, if you want to go work somewhere, you just got your CDL. Most like if you just gain your CDL, most likely it's gonna be one of those mega carriers, and you're gonna get taken advantage of for a little bit, man. At least a year, if not more. Yeah, brokers are in trouble. It's time to watch the B-Bass start clean this industry up. MJ, why are brokers in trouble, dude? Explain to me why brokers are in trouble. I would love to hear this. Family. I was born here, background Polish, dude. Well, technically, yeah, like Polish and German kind of, but mostly Polish. From rookies, yeah, you got your CDL, Jay. If you just got your CDL, you're probably going to go to a bigger company. It's going to be able to insure you, bro. It's probably going to be a mega carrier. You're gonna make crap money for like 6 to 12 months. You know, after 2 years is when you're really gonna start making more money. So I know it's gonna feel like you're getting taken advantage of, but unfortunately, it's just the stripes you gotta earn, bro, to start making more money, bro. Brokers are most definitely not in trouble. Yeah, I don't think so either, dude. I don't think brokers are in trouble whatsoever. I mean, it might like be an adjustment if the rates go up, but they'll adjust. Customers will adjust. It'll be fine. 3%. Yeah, 3% cap on everybody at this point. I'm a dispatcher. I work with Bosnians. Be careful, bro. Don't get beat up, dude. Bosnians be a little those Bosnians and what else? There's a couple other nationalities over there. I can't even think right now. You gotta be careful, bro. Or you piss off a driver, he comes to the office and beats the crap out of you. Are a lot of Ukrainians losing CDLs to lack of English? Mariusz, are you Polish or are you Ukrainian? But from my understanding, especially like in Washington right now, a lot of Ukrainians are scared to drive. They're getting letters about their CDL. So we'll see, bro. Again, this court case just happened. If they might be better off if they know how to speak English. We'll see what happens. We got to give it a couple weeks, maybe a month, to see what happens with this court about violating civil rights for people that shouldn't even have these civil rights yet. To be honest with you, hide and watch. MJ, you're not explaining yourself. You came with a comment. You said brokers are going to be hurting, whatever, and we're asking you why, and you can't explain yourself why. I would like to hear it. Maybe you have some valid points. Maybe I'll agree with you, but you can't come on just make a statement and have nothing to back it up. MJ, it doesn't make sense, bro. So if you really think brokers are going to be hurting, explain to us why you think that, or what kind of data do you have behind that to make you think that, or what do you think is going to happen? Like, just tell me a little bit more, bro. You can't just come on here and say that and then be like, oh, just watch and see. No, I mean, explain to me. It's like we're having a podcast or a talk show or whatever the fuck it is. Let's talk about this. I want to hear about this. Maybe I agree with you. I want to know too, bro. They're cool people. No, yeah, a lot of them are, bro. They are. I met a lot of cool like Bosnians, Albanians, shit like that. A lot of them really nice. I just you don't want to get on any of their bad sides because nothing's probably going to happen. Can I earn good money on a flatbed near Chicago? Like if you're doing local, dude, it might be a little bit harder, bro. But if you're doing flatbed, you're based out of Chicago, just get your ass south, dude. Get your ass south, stay out for a couple of weeks, and you're gonna make a lot of money down there, bro. Bobby, only people that complain use the DAT. The company posts the worst of the worst loads on the DAT. Life of Pods. Well, a little bit of background about the show. This show is to help out like owner operators, small companies that don't have customers, don't have relationships with brokers that send them loads. Yeah, obviously, of course. We got customers. We got constant freight from brokers that doesn't even hit the load board. I understand that, but this show is to help the smaller people, not the bigger people. So I appreciate you trying to jump on here, Life with Pods, and be negative again like a bunch of other people, but you don't even understand what the show's about. So giving you a little background is to help people out, dude, that want to get in better markets, that don't have the connections yet, that don't have the customers yet. So this is what that show is about, my guy. What percentage for owner-operated leasing trailer is a good leasing a trailer? What do you mean, what percentage? You got to be careful, dude, with this percentage shit, dude, because, I mean, you still got, like, they could tell you, like, 10, 12%, but then don't forget, you still got insurance, still got trailers, you still got all these extra costs, bro. So, like, you got to be careful with that shit, what you do. Be careful what company you lease onto. Make sure you check it out, research it quite a bit, bro, and make your decisions smartly, if that's even a word. Everything covered, literally less than 1% of loads are posted in DAT. You don't. Where's again, Life of Pods? Where's your backup on this? Show me some proof that only 1% of loads are posted on DAT. I would really love to hear that, dude. I would like to see that evidence because it's definitely more than 1%. But again, thanks for jumping on and being negative on a show that you don't even know what it's about. Oh boy, happy sir, I can smoke now. Hello.
Yo.
What's up? Did you send that Indian guy in here to mess with me earlier, bro?
What, who?
You send that Indian guy in here to try to mess with me?
There's a fly in here. All right. Wait, what you got?
The Indian guy, bro. Did you send him in here trying to mess with me, bro? What's going on here, bro? You sending your
What
people?
Indian?
I don't know, some Indian guy came out here, bro, trying to mess with me, bro. Call me.
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't here. Yesterday?
Today, bro, at the beginning of the show, call me Russian and trying to get me to get angry and shit, dude. What's up with that, bro? Damn, where's my lighter?
There probably was. I put a hit out for you and the Indian call centers.
Yeah, probably. I see that, dude.
I told them you gotta harass Bobby Loads. Just harass him.
Damn, didn't I have a lighter?
With phone
bro?
calls.
I go.
Yeah, you wanna know the worst part of being a truck driver?
What's that?
When a fly gets inside of your truck, you can't even get that shit out.
What's up?
Fuck, bro.
Hey, bro, you gotta stop with this background noise, bro. How you gonna call in and start making fucking noise off the bat? You figured you could.
Yo, there's a fly, bro. Oh, I'm going mute. Wait. Don't end the live. Don't end the live.
Fucking this guy complaining about a fly, dude. Don't they have like flies everywhere in this country? I thought you guys are used to that shit, bro. Jesus Christ. But now we got the awkward silence, bro, because I lit up a cigarette because I thought Happy was gonna start yapping, and now we're gonna have to sit here in silence for a little bit. There's a lot coming down the pipeline. A lot of changes happen real soon. Again, MJ, you're talking vague terms, my guy. Vague, super vague terms. Like, you're not giving us any information to back up anything you're saying. And this is not a way to have a discussion, dude. I could tell you, MJ, that like this trucking market is gonna get smoking hot in 2 weeks. There's a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. A lot of changes happen. That's why it's gonna, like, dude, you're not, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Explain yourself, bro. Again, you're talking vague terms. You're talking just to talk, I think, bro. Because I don't even think you have anything to back up your statements with, buddy. So,
well, what do you say?
You just keep saying like weird, like the brokers are going to be hurting. I'm like, okay, well, let's talk. Explain.
Yeah, they are.
Well, why?
100%.
Why?
When the market flips over, when capacity times up a bit, bro, we're gonna make the brokers cry. Like,
and you know what's going to happen then?
TikTok videos.
You know what's going to happen then? You know what's going to happen after that?
What?
The brokers are going to eat a dick for a week or two. Then they're going to go back to their customers, tell them the rates go up. They got to raise their rates. Then the customer's going to raise the rates, and the brokers are going to be back to making the same shit they were. That's every
50% margins.
Nobody's making 50% margins, bro. I mean, I'm sure here and there, yeah, again, but dude, nobody's averaging 50% margins, bro.
It's not here and there. It's here. It's not there. It's every day.
It's not every day, bro. Dude,
Bobby, why are you always defending freight brokers, bro?
Because they're good people, bro. They're good, solid people. They have families. They care about the trucking industry. They're not good people. They're very good people, dude. And you guys really need to stop with this hate, dude. We need to come together as a.
They're not good people. Not all of them. Not all of them are bad.
And not all good truckers are good. And not all dispatchers are good.
Well, truck drivers, I agree with you, 100%. I mean, most of the truck drivers out here are stupid.
Are you serious, dude? Yeah, exactly. So, like, your group, like no matter what position you do in life, or what work you do, or whatever, bro. There's good people and bad people, dude. No matter what it is, bro.
But the brokers
are
all bad. 99% of them are bad.
You literally just came on here and you're like, once the market turns around, we're going to take advantage of these brokers. They're going to see. So you're literally doing the same exact thing, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Argument's going to go. Bobby's gonna this entire live is gonna be about Bobby defending freight brokers. For some reason,
Oh,
I don't know what it is. I think he's a broker himself. Like that's what I think. Cause that's the conclusion here.
all right. Are you on here, Adam CH, bro?
Hey, Bobby, how are you?
What's up? You work for CH Robinson, bro, or what?
Is he Indian?
I don't know.
No, I'm from Pakistan. I grew up in LA.
Damn, dude. Rivals, dude. We got India versus Pakistan right here, dude. What's up, dude?
Yeah, how are you, man? I like your live, bro.
Thank you,
Give
sir.
a lot of
Thank you for not hating it. Then, because I don't know why Indian people and Pakistani people jump on here and like I don't talk crap about people, but it's like if somebody's gonna jump on,
I don't bring that thing in the middle, man. I keep it on the side.
oh, yeah, me too, dude. But like, I don't care what nationality you are, bro. If you come on here talking shit, you're gonna get it.
No, I don't talk shit, man.
So what's going on,
Hey,
buddy?
what do you do, Adam? What are you? Are you like a truck driver, a broker?
No broker, man. No broker. Why are you so against the broker? No, he was saying like.
No, I'm just wondering. I'm asking you, like, what do you do? Like, are you in the trucking industry?
Yeah, we do trucking. Yes,
Awesome.
trucking and gas station.
What are you doing? What type of trailers?
Reefer.
How's the reefer?
You live in Pakistan?
Sorry.
You live in Pakistan?
No, I live in USA, man. I just said it earlier. I grew up in LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. What do you don't listen, bro? Are you still upset that he's from Pakistan? Is that what it is?
Yo, why don't you cover that the Russian guy who got into an accident?
He's
picking and choosing.
A life of pause. You on here?
Yeah, I follow a lot of your stuff. I like your stuff.
Thank you, Smith.
I just don't know why everyone blames brokers. Like, if you use the dad has such bad loads. If you just find one cool broker, he'll hook you up with everything.
I mean, you got, dude. You can also find, dude. There's a lot of shit on DET that, like, some broker gives to a trucking company on constant basis, and that trucking company fucks it up, and he posts it, and you could be the next one to get it. I mean, you can get some stuff off DET that's constant, but most of this shit, you're right, comes from relationships. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why AI will never take over, because AI can't do this job.
They can't.
You have to have a relationship, just like any job. If you just call on every load and you never use the same broker, you're gonna get shit rates. When people call in, that you don't work with, you're not really inclined to help them. They're not inclined to help.
The only
you.
problem like that's cool for bigger people, like they can take a lot of volume, but for small, like say you got like 1 or 2 trucks, and you say CH Robinson, for example, like the carrier reps of CH Robinson, they're worried about moving freight. So they're not going to pay as much attention to you if you have like 1 truck or 2 trucks, because they want the volume. You know what I mean? They want to like just send loads directly to. So it's a lot harder for people that are smaller to build relationships. That's the issue.
I get that too, but not every rep and not every broker is a big rep, right? Like there's people that just start out of college that need the 2 trucks, and they could book 5 loads a week on 2 trucks.
Yeah, but what's the chances? What's the chances the same broker is going to have freight wherever that one truck goes? It's a lot harder. Unless it's a huge brokerage,
Yeah, for sure.
So I take it you're a broker?
I am.
Good. So probably a good time to scam all these stupid carriers, right? These damn bastards.
Dude, you don't understand. Theft is so crazy right now. It's always blame the brokers. But, we could think like 2 weeks ago, we had like $1 million in copper stolen.
Oh, shit.
So it's like, these scammers, they'll pick up double brokers. So, not every carrier is the best, but not every broker is the best. I mean, you just have to find people that you like. If you're a smaller carrier and you find 2, 3, 4, 5,
Happy, is that you with the background, bro?
Yeah, I'm eating pizza. Where you give me a minute?
Yeah, mute yourself. Yeah, good. Sorry, bro. This is MJ guy. Oh my God, this is MJ guy, bro. I swear, MJ, bro. I think my blood pressure is getting high because of you, bro. He's like, you kidding me, right? Most of the brokers you call now are AI. All them. I goes, LOL to you, dummy, because what we're talking about is it's not about the brokers, dude. It's about the people that actually get the freight, the salespeople, dude. Those are the guys that bring the freight in. So those are the relationships that we're talking about, that you're going to go out there, shake hands, kiss babies, and give envelopes of cash to get freight, bro. That's what we're talking about. So again, MJ, I'm glad you're, commenting just a comment. I appreciate the algorithm boost, bro. But again, you really need to do some research on what is going on in the trucking industry, because right now,
MJ, why don't you come up?
Dude, this guy's just saying anything just to say shit at this point. He thinks, and then he's LOL on himself like he did something good right there, dude. Oh my goodness, bro. All right. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, dude.
Yeah, I don't even know what I was saying, but I mean, there's different levels of brokers. You don't have to be, have 150 trucks doesn't really mean anything. I could book more with 10 trucks than 150. So it's not always about your truck count. just about relationships.
Well, I mean, dude, if you're a carrier up and you let a 150 trucking company, you know, you could just throw them, just send them, like say if they're based out of Chicago, that means they pretty much got at least like 10, 20 trucks in Chicago every day. So you could send them.
You would think that. You would think that, you know, like that's just, you know, as a broker, right? They want you to get these big, massive trucking companies. I don't think I have many over 50, and I'm probably one of the best in the country right now. But the better relationships you have with the smaller carriers, that's who's going to make you money. You know, there's a load I could help you on. There's a load I'm going to ask you I need help on. I think if everyone's just honest, like, so for instance, you say when you call and ask on these loads, and everybody's response is, "Oh, I'm not making no money right now." I'll be straight up, be like, I need you to get down $100 so I can make some money. I'm not working for free.
But they also think all you brokers are making fucking 50-60% rips, which is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
I mean, like, dude, if you're doing 15%, you're decent. 20%, you're killing the game at average.
Bobby, is that true? They're making 50%? I don't believe that.
Bro, I mean, yeah, dude. If you're making on average, right? If for the month, so usually it goes by the month. So if you average 15% profit margins as a broker for the month, you're doing good. If you average 20, you're doing a lot of volume, you're eating really good.
Yeah, 50 is impossible, man. How they gonna be like?
Yeah, average 50, dude. If you're making 50%, okay, maybe there is some people out there that got the customers paid off really good, and they're robbing the company and just overpaying for logistics, maybe here and there. But overall, dude, if you're robbing your customer, somebody's gonna call them because they get thousands of calls and emails a day. Somebody's gonna be like, "What are you doing? You're overpaying for this. I'll take it from you," and then you're gonna lose the business anyways, man. So. Dexter, you on here, bro?
Some lanes just get passed around to broker to broker to broker. They don't care about service. Cheapest rate wins.
Oh yeah, and that's the worst, bro. Like, dude, you fucking look for a customer, you fucking finally find like a customer, and then they put you on a fucking blind CC email with like 200 other companies they're blasting out quotes for, dude. Like, and I'm like, dude, get the hell out of here, dude.
Yeah, that's the reality of like the broker side of things. It's you're on an email with 50 other brokerages.
Yeah, and like, dude,
it's like carriers undercut each other $50. Brokers undercut each other $50. That's the game it is right now.
Yeah, I mean, until the market turns around and gets a lot better, you know, it's not gonna change. But then again, all the truck drivers like, oh wait, like Happy just said, he's like, wait till the market gets better. We're gonna take advantage of these brokers. Yeah, sure, you will for like a week or two until they go back to their customer and be like, hey, bro, we need more money because we're getting slaughtered over here. Then the customer's gonna raise their price and the broker's gonna be back to making their 15-20%, and it's gonna be back to normal.
It happens every produce season.
It happens, yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, it's like every time the market turns around, it happens. Every time the fuel prices go up, it takes about a week or two for, like, if the fuel prices jump up drastically, because obviously, like, if you're under contract, you're getting fuel surcharge, but you're not paying fuel surcharge to the carriers. So if the fuel spikes, the carriers are gonna, you know, after a week, they're gonna be like, hey, we need a little bit of money because the fuel went up, you know.
And I'm like, I've been in the industry for a long time. It's like brokers don't like when freight's cheap. Nobody's making money when freight's cheap. We don't like that. We want there to be more money just as much as you guys want more money, because then, you know, there's more money to play around with. You know, it's more flexible. Nobody wants to, you know, argue over $1 a mile load. Like, that's not fun for anybody.
No. Then we got Yendrick. It's only a good relationship with the better for them. Never raise my rates, but they always lower theirs. Well, that's the problem, Yendrick. You have to up your rates, bro. I mean, you have to do it, dude. I mean, like I said, we have customers here, and there's accounts I do like constantly, every single day, multiple loads. And when the rates go up, they go up, dude. And I have to let them know. And if you got a good relationship with them, they're gonna understand. They're gonna give you more money. So like the saying goes, closed mouths don't get fed, bro. So if you don't say nothing, you ain't gonna get nothing. Who else? Kazir, you on here, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
How we doing, sir?
What's up, buddy? What's up, Dexter?
Yeah, the market will dictate what the rates will. So you can raise your rates, but yeah, things are drastically have changed. Yeah, I was just watching a video by Mr. Vest. He was talking about the non-domicile CDL holders filing civil rights, and I'm like, he never talked about the FMCSA and the H1B1, but he just generalized it. But I'm like, yeah, they have no rights, but nonetheless, they were able to hire a lawyer that's willing to take on the case. So if you have the money, they will. Like, say, it'll go to court, probably be a month or two, because this will be a hot topic, and then boom, they'll throw it out.
No, I'm sorry, this fucking MJ guy, I swear to God. All this is gas, bro. Like you know what gaslighting is? Because that's what you've been doing the whole damn time with your comments, bro. And then gaslighting us after that, waiting for a response to it. This guy's something, bro. People make me laugh, dude. Jesus Christ, dude. All right, dude. Sorry, I'm gonna stop paying attention to this guy's comments because they're absolutely ridiculous at this point. So what else is going on, dude? What up, Volvo? Did you read that shit? You read everything, Dexter. So what about what's going on with this Volvo with the forecast? They're saying.
Well, the word of the week is intermodal. Everybody's talking about switching to intermodal, building hubs, relationships. Americold built a storage unit, and what was I telling you? It was like Portsmouth, Ontario, somewhere in around Toronto, with one of the Canadian rails. I think it was Canadian Pacific. Everybody's just talking about like putting everything on the rail. So there's this huge like push to the rail right now. JB Hunt just said they're doing incredible intermodal business this week in their financials, and I'm like, I just don't see this on the rails. I pass. So, but everybody's wanting to go rail right now. So when when the market is slow, they have time to put it on the rail because they don't need it. When the market's busy, you got to put it on a truck right away.
Yeah, I mean, if you need it in a heartbeat, but like, dude, the rail's been big for a while, dude. A lot of customers are going intermodal route, especially like right now. Like a lot of places, they have like the express one, which is pretty much the same time as a truck. So like, especially like California has that, Washington has that.
Well,
East Coast
JB
is
Hunt
pretty
came
quick.
out with that a couple years ago. They said premium rail service will guarantee it overnight. It'll beat a team truck. And then all these other rails came out and said, okay, we'll offer this. And, I've heard the rates are double for that, but apparently they're willing to deal with it. So
Oh yeah,
I'm looking at it like that. Like CR England's putting more rails out there, their products out there, that's Reefer Martin. So they're going to cover everything. So I do think it'll be a bit of an impact on our actual truckload carriers.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I don't. I think it's just. I think it's been the same, dude. I don't think like it's gonna be more shit added than there's a lot of shit on there already, bro. Like I really believe so.
But remember, we got the first ever transcontinental rail with Union Pacific and Norfolk, so they're talking about a lot. And now BNSF got to step up their game because now they're potentially going to merge with CSX. So we'll see that probably in the next 3 months because that'll be a huge deal. It probably won't be 85 billion, but
I don't.
30,
But that can't be finished for fucking years, bro. Because you said they still need to link the two tracks together if they actually don't want to do transfers. So that's not going to do it in Chicago. I don't know how they're going to do it in Chicago. Are they going to destroy part of the city to link railroads together?
No, I think it'll just be pretty much the way they do it. So you'll ship it from California to Chicago, and they'll just get on Norfolk Southern from there. But it'll be one company. It won't be okay. Well, we're going to have to deal with 2 or 3 little companies. So
yeah, but it's still going to put the disruption. That's the problem because like if it was just straight through, that would save a lot of shit and do. Even though it's the same.
Okay, so
same
for example, the 63rd Street Rail, that's Union Pacific, right by Inglewood. Well, they'll just cross town it over to 47th Street, which is like what?
Well, they can't. They can't do that, dude.
No, I'm talking about. I'm telling you,
they can't do that because only certain railroads go to certain places. So, for example, like Joliet or Elwood, Illinois, is like the UP where it goes to like California and goes to Washington. So, if it comes through in Chicago, they can't just put it into another Chicago terminal because every terminal out here is based on a destination. So, so like it's gonna be far. So it's not gonna be as easy, bro. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be easy as fuck, dude. It's gonna be super complicated to do this. And then also, like I said, if they're still having transfers, then you still got different train schedules. One train might arrive in the morning, might just miss the cutoff for the next one, so it's still gonna be waiting for the next train. So like, dude, it's gonna be super complicated.
Or they might bypass Chicago altogether and go to like Joliet, or they might go to like say Kansas City, and Kansas City can go to like Avon, Indiana, which is around Indianapolis. I don't know how they're going to do it.
Yeah, but again, you can't because like all the routes are already designated. So each different hub for like BNSF or UP or CSX, whatever over here, each different ones go to different destinations. So like, you know what I mean? It's like it's a crazy schedule, dude. All different.
Oh, I mean, I totally get what you're saying, sir, but I'm just saying somebody's got it figured out somewhere, which is why they went together with it. But like I say, I don't know the layouts on what they're going to do. And I mean, they were supposed to build a huge terminal BNSF down around the Knoxville area like 15 years ago. They never did. There have been plans for this and that. I don't know what it's going to work out to.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't care what the fuck happens as long as the trucking market picks up, dude. That's all I care about, dude. I just want the trucking market
and
to
that's
get
the way I
better.
look at it, because you're always going to have intermodal be a certain segment. You're always going to have truckload. You're always going to have dedicated. I mean, there's like what 10,000 trucking companies out there. I mean, there's truck companies I see every day I've never heard of before. So
Yeah, tell me about it, dude. Every single day. But I mean, I think the numbers from what I'm seeing, I think like they're actually like bottoming out right now, right? Compared to people going under to new MCs opening up. I haven't checked the most recent numbers. I think the last
the
ones.
rates are going up. There's no doubt about it, and there are fewer companies on the road, especially these non-domicile CDL holders. Everybody's talking about, but it just hadn't done enough to get the rates to where you want them, because everybody knows the rates are I think everybody can agree they should be double what they are.
I mean, doubles kind of drastic. I mean,
no. I mean, they should. If you look at like where they were like 4 years ago to where they should be now, yeah, that is it. But yeah, I mean, they're at least $1 under what they should be.
I'd be happy with like 15% right now if they just went up, dude. Honestly, like.
Yeah. There's no question. But I mean, I think everybody on our panel and listening would say, oh, at least 50 or 100%.
They also say brokers make 100% profits. So,
well, that's just because a lot of people don't do what you do, sir, and don't see your side and everything else. They just see what they do, and they go, well, we're taking the truck. Yeah, but there's a lot of fingers in the pie on this one.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, man. Hopefully everything's still going good. But then again, you got this fucking court case, right? You got this court case. You got these interest rates again. Like basically that's what, because I was just waiting for the first interest rate cuts, dude. We got and it's always some other bullshit.
Well, if they cut it twice more, they've got to at least cut it by a point. So that would be like 1.25% for the year, because they already cut them a quarter, but that wasn't enough. But yeah, they're going to have to cut at least a point to free up enough credit for people right now, because they're tapped out, man.
Yeah.
And it's kind of Christmas time, so you're coming right around that time. So there's going to be that little Christmas blast we need. And then the first of the year, this year, next year will probably be super slow. So everybody should already be somewhat preparing for it.
Well, I better not be slow next year, dude.
The winter is coming up too.
Yeah.
Do I know?
The winter.
Winter is coming up too.
Oh yeah, and let's not forget, let's not kid ourselves. Last winter was brutal. I mean, it shut down highways for days. So that was a snowstorm overdue. I don't know what year's going to be like, but yeah.
What do you think is going to happen to those autonomous trucks driving in Dallas if Dallas gets hit with one of these bootleg snowstorms they can't handle this year?
Yeah, they'll probably, in all seriousness, park most of them. I mean, because that's what all the other companies are going to say. Park your truck and all that. So I think they'll do that. Now, is the freight going to get delivered? I mean, that's where, your inventory is going to have to come in, how much inventory, because nobody, keeps their inventory like they did in the 80s, because all the taxes and everything in the 90s. But yeah, it'll be just like I was down there 4 years ago when they had that ice storm, that once in a century ice storm, and nobody moved. Very few moved at all.
Yeah,
we were all hanging out at the truck stop in Fort Worth, man.
No, that's so what do you think, like, do you notice, because I'm noticing right now this, because my wife just brought up the government shutdown. This government shutdown is not really affecting anything pretty much right now.
No, and if you've noticed, Mr. T's administration has freed up money to pay the troops and everything. Well, the Democrats just took on some federal judge that was appointed by the O man. A Democrat took them to court on that one and said, "Oh, you can't do this or that." So now he's got to get approval from Supreme Court, which you've never heard of seen of this, but I can tell you, my state government's still working, because I called and talked to them, and they freed up money to operate. So it wasn't like everybody was thinking. I didn't think it was going to be that way. Because I haven't seen government places closed. Driver's license bureaus still open.
Yeah, because usually every single time there's been government shutdown in the last decade or so, it's like huge in the news. Oh my God, end of the world! Like, and this time it just seems like it's not even like.
And you know why?
Because
of what the Democrats want. So they don't really want to promote it. They insurance for the illegal aliens and this tax subsidy for the Obamacare. That's the other thing they want. They don't want the subsidies to expire.
Yeah, but that's crazy, bro. Like if you really realistically look at it, like, as I think was brought up that he wanted to cap the food stamps and that kind of housing shit like 2 years, right, or something like that.
Well,
If I'm
that
not
one already passed in the big beautiful bill. See, all that was in the big beautiful bill that passed.
because these government programs are made to
this is
help people
mainly
short
over
term,
insurance.
not fucking for them to stay on for the rest of their lives, right? I mean, that's crazy. That's like eating.
Yeah,
money.
but that was tacked in the big beautiful bill. See, all that takes effect, and if you've been watching social media, they've already been cutting food stamps because everybody's crying on it.
Well,
It won't buy pop. It won't buy sugary products. That's all RFK.
Well, I don't think it should either, dude, because I mean those are kind of like luxuries, right? Even though they're not good for you.
Well, not only is it a luxury, but the fact of the matter is that leads to all the health problems they're having, which increases the Medicaid cost because Medicaid is what they're on as well, because since they can't afford their own health care. So they're saying, get down, get these bills down, get healthy, learn to cook, and all this, and they're all upset about it. So
yeah,
They don't want to
crazy.
work, but they want to rely on the food stamps, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
They want to rely on food stamps and they don't want to cook. They want to get these pre-made meals and they want to eat a bag of chips and they want Mountain Dew and sugary products. Well, the obesity rate in this country is just astronomical, all-time high, and so is the diabetes, which is what leads to that. So
Yeah.
Who's they? Who's they? Well, what skin color? is they?
Every skin color, bro.
everybody on it. There's like what 100 million people on some sort of government assistance in this country right now.
across the board for. Damn, look at Happy trying to fucking turn the show
No, I
racist
thought you were
again,
talking about
dude.
like a specific race.
Dude, everybody's on. Dude, everybody. There's all sorts of people on food stamps, bro. I mean,
No, I know that. I'm just saying. I thought you were. So.
And there's a whole bunch of people taking advantage of.
I
these
mean,
systems.
we can break down the pie graph, but it's neither here nor there because they're still on food public assistance.
Yeah,
They're getting money for
I can
rent
give you
too,
percentages, but they're still on it. So
yeah,
they won't be for much longer. So some people are on social media like, well, we'll just lie and say this and that. Well, have you not been watching the Doge report? The Treasury that paid every single bill they got for like 22 years. They're not doing that anymore. So they are going to call. They are going to audit. And on top of that, who's going to hire you?
Hey, what up, Jay?
And the jobs available, these people don't want the jobs. And I'm like, a job is a job. So.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then if you ask me if you really want to get crazy about it, bro, if it was up to me, like I would have to say you need a drug test for to receive those benefits.
Okay. Why do we have to drug test to go to pretty much any job, hold a CDL, but you don't have to drug test get benefits from the government?
Because it's absolutely crazy. Because they be like people be getting this shit and then go.
Well, they tried that down in Florida, and Florida's like the only state that does it. And then the ACLU got involved and said it was a civil rights thing. I'm like, how's that a civil rights thing?
No, but I'm saying they'll go to the Arab stores. They'll sell their their food stamps for like 50 cents on the dollar, and then go buy drugs with it. And again, Happy, not just every race is drug addicted.
Well, I mean, okay. So reality is this: whether or not you like those sections of people or not, you cannot go to a bank or any place and change them in for money. Okay, it doesn't work. So say you do sell them to somebody, then they have to actually take them to a store.
Well, no, the people are buying. Like, you see that big bus?
So you take to a Kroger.
They have their own
truck stop.
They have their own
so
stores.
It actually gets back in the economy.
They have their own stores, and you just swipe it in their stores, dude, and just keep the money. That's what they do. Yeah.
Yeah. So somehow, some way, it does get back in the economy. So there again, we go back to the government supporting everybody.
Yeah, and then if you want to get into like those drug addicts too,
30% of Walmart sales are EBT.
Hey Ray, you're more than welcome to jump off, dude. We'll talk about whatever we want, dude. And then if you want to get into
Walmart
it, bro,
does $100 billion a year. Walmart does like $100 billion a year in grocery sales, so there's no arguing that. At 25-30% of that is EBT. So Walmart gets their money.
Oh,
so
we got a Democrat butthurt in the comments right now, dude.
Oh, of course.
Let them cry as much as they can.
Bye, Ray. Thanks for joining, bro. Have a good one. Bye. But then you to go like into California, right? And then you got like dude like the
I mean
interview.
politics play into trucking. All these rules.
No, I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about the people that are addicted to drugs. So you go to California and these guys are receiving like money just to live on the streets and be drug addicts. You know what I mean? Which is absolutely crazy. They're just literally just throwing away money like for nothing. Like you're just giving it for people to use drugs, which is even worse.
Well, it's really unfortunate too, because when Mr. Schwarzenegger left office, he actually balanced the budget and left them with a surplus. And then all the Democrats get back in and just go, okay, well, we're just going to go back to the way it used to be and just spend.
Well, because they're all stealing the money, dude.
Okay.
The homeless problem in California, dude, did you see their salaries? $200,000-$300,000 a year. And all these people, and they're spending like $20-30 billion.
Oh, listen, if you want to like make something that's going to like make you want to like drink a case of beer tonight and then some, look at all the pensions that Illinois is paying out. 6 figures.
And look how many
I mean,
pensions
they're
Illinois let
pension-
people rob them, bro. How many pensions got
pensions.
robbed?
We're talking pensions now. How did you manage to get a 6-figure pension out of that state?
Yeah.
Plus insurance, and some of them are getting double pensions. Some of them might pension out from 2 different positions. Now, how is that possible in the government? That you held 2 positions that pay 2 pensions. Think about that. So there you go. City of Chicago, all that stuff. And they're constantly going to federal government saying, "Oh, we need money. We need money." Well, if you want to give all your money, illegal aliens, and figure out how to cover all your bills then. So yeah, and that dude wants to be your next president, Pritzker. By the way,
he's flying
a little
already.
trivia.
This guy's
The hotel.
He's
the
like,
hotel
he's
in
like California
Colorado-
pays $80 billion to red states. Where's the proof of that? Show me the proof of that, bro.
Hey, did you guys hear that Governor Pritzker? He won the lottery or something? I saw it on
No,
the
he
news
would
today.
not. He didn't win the lottery. He said he won it gambling at 1.3 or 1.4 million in Las Vegas, dude.
Well, you do know he comes from the hotel magnet, right?
Yeah.
In fact, a little trivia: the hotel, the resort that Kobe Bryant was accused of with the girl in 04, the Pritzker family owned that. at the
Happy, do you
time.
have a trucking company?
Yeah, I'm on
Happy
up.
Incorporated?
So Diwali next week. If people really want to make money, they would go to Cali for next week for Diwali because nobody's driving.
Damn.
Well, I mean,
People are
it-
driving, man.
Well, I mean, and
People
that's a
don't
good
have money.
point. If you own a trucking company, you should go and hang out where these rates are so good and just move around the country, kind of like these independent contractors that follow everybody, like that follow the natural disaster storms, and that's what I would do if I owned a trucking company. I would go where the rates are hot that week, and I would get
That's
on
how
all
you go
these
to business
channels and
class.
speculate stuff. Buy your own trailer, just even be power only, and hook up with Mr. Bobby on that and give him a little kickback. And then he would point you in the direction, sir.
So I was reading something. What am I getting kickbacks for? I want some money.
Yeah. Okay. So for example, you guys can speculate where the hottest market's going to be, and just have them bobtail there because they own their own truck, and then get a little 10% kickback for giving them finder's fee, and do all the little work for them and do that. Like I've been kind of wondering why people don't do more of that.
I think you just gotta know
Okay,
where the hot
so say
markets
for
are.
example, Los Angeles you think is going to be really hot next week for the next 2 weeks. You send them out there,
Oh,
and
they
give you a
will
little
be.
10% kickback. Then in 2 weeks it's Dallas. Then it's like say Portland, say it's Chicago, and you just move around the country and make all the money.
Yeah, from March to July. I mean, Atlanta is the hottest state.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
$3-4 a mile driving out of there.
Yeah,
but
can
nobody
anybody
goes there.
explain why they don't do that and they don't chase the rates like
I don't
these
know. That's a
natural
great
disaster
question.
guys fall?
I don't know,
As
but
a broker, I see during these times we get killed. We take $1,000 loss, $2,000 loss just to find a truck.
I don't know, but
And
I'm
then
over
there's no
here.
trucks.
I'm
Yeah,
over here.
exactly. I totally
Hold on,
agree.
hold on. I'm over here fat checking Mr. Ray over here, and he's just spitting lies in the comments. California does not give $80 billion to red states. Because if somebody says something, I want to listen. Because if it's correct, I don't mind like checking it and see if it's true. But yeah, you're absolutely untrue, bro. So you might want to go do some research on that, Mr.
Guys,
Democrat,
I'm doing my
right?
PTI.
Yeah, we don't care. We don't care.
With my
Happy.
tire
Oh, he's
thumper.
got the camera on. Oh, Doggy Nation. We love Doggy Nation. Love Doggy
And I
Nation.
got my steel toe boots. Check it out.
Oh, there you go.
Steel toe.
There
Look,
you
you
go.
see?
That's
Are
professional,
those
man.
Red
That's
Wing or
called
Wolverine?
professional.
Red
Good
Wing or
job, bro.
Wolverine?
Hey,
No,
but what?
they're Timberlands, man.
Hey, but why
I
does
like
people
the
jump in the
Timberlands.
comments and just say stupid shit without like for example, I said something wrong yesterday. As soon as I started the show, I
Like
backed
what, sir? What did you
'cause-
possibly say wrong?
because I was wrong about the law passed after the accident in Florida, not before. So technically, that dude was still he still could have gotten a CDL, but regardless of that, he still wouldn't have passed it because of the ELP if they actually did the shit. So it doesn't matter. But I did misspeak about the law, so I did want to clarify that.
Oh yeah, and that dude was getting really hot on there about that. Yeah, Mr. Indian. Yeah, he was very upset.
Yeah,
with
so I wanted to
I
go
do
back
remember
today
that.
and be like, hey, listen, I said this wrong. I want to just acknowledge what I said wrong. But then you got this guy in the comments like just spewing shit, bro. I'm like, I'm reading everything about it, bro. No, California's at a loss, bro. It's not giving $80 billion to anybody, sir. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You might want to
No,
research a little better.
no. We already discussed the 40 million that they didn't get that went to Florida.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah,
so how the fuck is
McDuffie
California's
said
getting
no.
robbed blind? Gavin Newsom's over there robbing it, dude. Who they giving 80 billion? They don't have an extra 80 billion to give, dude.
Well,
So-
they are getting robbed blind by their governor, but
He
the
said at
governor's
one
not
time he
getting
lost the
for it.
money about the homeless shelters, man.
Yeah, and then
gonna
he
believe
stole.
those
Did you see he stole the money from the fucking
Yes.
fire fund?
Homeless
there was-
shelters, he have to build up the homeless
Well,
shelters.
what
He said he
happened
lost
is
the
that
budget.
they decided to redo the reservoir, but they just did it at the wrong time, and then they didn't have a backup plan, and then the fire started. So, and then other fire departments came in, but they wouldn't let them in because they didn't meet their carbon emission stuff. So it was a giant blunder.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like people in the comments just like making shit up and try to make it seem like I don't know. What
Tell them to get a real job, sir. Tell them to get a real job.
It's funny because I'm not even like a Republican, dude. I never really cared about politics. I mean, I voted Republican this time because it was obviously the clear choice to make because other.
You just want to make a living, sir, like everybody else.
But then like these people are like blind, just following like anything like they said. Like they're trying to like call like Trump a fascist and stuff, but they're the ones that try like making us take the jab, getting us fired from our jobs if we didn't take the jab, burn down cities, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, Chicago's on fire right now.
Oh, dude, wait till tomorrow,
75
bro.
shootings over the weekend, but they claim it's like not even in the top 25 statistically. And I'm like, well, okay, would you live there? And they're like, well, no. And I'm like, well, there you go. That's all you need to know.
Dude, wait till tomorrow. The No Kings protest, bro, because the judge already blocked not to allow Trump to send in any kind of like National Guard to help him out.
Who votes for these people? Nobody likes them. Our last mayor, Lightfoot, got booed out of every game she went to. I don't know who votes for these people. I've never met one person.
Oh, Mayor Lesbian. Yeah, she was horrible.
I never met anybody who likes these people. So
and by the way, did you know Harvard hired her? Harvard hired her after she got out of the mayor's office to like a $300,000 a year job.
She would walk around and get booed on the streets. People hated her. I just don't know who votes these people.
Well, you guys talking about Lightfoot?
People can't stand this dude, and he was a former school teacher.
Well, that's the problem. He was a school teacher, and he went to a freaking mayor, which is absolutely crazy. And then, like, even like the Chicago police, like, dude, imagine being a cop right now in Chicago, dude, and like, dude, like, they're getting rammed by cars. You know what I mean? Like all this crazy shit's happening. Like,
No. That was ICE that got hit, and they called for backup, and the mayor.
No, but like even right now, dude, they're ramming cop cars, dude. In Massachusetts the other day, they just blew up a cop car right in the middle of the street.
Yeah. Bobby, and this is considered every day.
On that subject of these politics, right? What do you guys think of the Washington tax now on any load or picking up or delivering in Washington?
The state of Washington? Is that what you're saying?
Any load picking up or delivering in Washington has a 3% revenue tax on it now.
The state of Washington.
The state of Washington. Yeah.
I did not hear anything about this, and I do a lot of Washington, so I'm gonna have to look into this.
Well, as a broker, like we pay, I think we're footing the bill on it, and it comes out of our
which means the customer will hit it eventually.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering,
do
you guys think this is going to be a trend now with these other states, right? Because Washington's so liberal.
I hope not. I mean, Oregon's already doing that crazy fucking road tax, right? You got to get those permits in Oregon.
Yeah. Look into that. I think it came into effect earlier this year.
Absolutely crazy.
Next year, already doing it.
Becca, you on here, bro?
Yeah. How are you guys?
What's up, buddy? How may we help you?
Good. So I'm just your follower, and I like where you guys are conversating. And sometimes I have the questions, and it's very hard to type it downstairs. And
Understood.
I'm driving right now from
Come on up, sir. You were like family with us.
What's going on, buddy?
Sir, to answer your Washington question, I do think Trump eventually will do a tax we were talking about yesterday from Canada and Mexico into the country, and they'll tax every truck and shipment. And I do think states will do the same because they're going to have to, because they're so in the red on their state budgets, and the government's only going to give them so much money. So either hike property taxes and do something like that. So somehow the consumer will always pay in the end.
Yeah, hey, Becca, did you have something to say, buddy? Sorry, because we were asking you. Is there something that came up to say? Becca, you on here, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, buddy?
I think I'm just putting my photo there.
I'm sorry?
So I have a question.
Yes.
About the situation. The ICE, the kid, the 4 friends, they arrested. And after this situation around me, they stopped more than 15 drivers. And everybody wasn't saying that right now the market's getting the better, and I don't feel there any changes right now. And
what are you driving? What kind of trailer? Driving. Are you staying in good states, or what kind of lanes are you doing?
So I'm doing interstates all over.
I mean, are you trying to stay in good markets? I mean, there's some. I mean, Ohio's really good right now. Parts of Michigan are super good. You know what I mean? Like Memphis, Atlanta looks pretty good. I mean, are you looking to go to like good markets, or are you just like just bouncing around to wherever like whatever's paying you the most money from wherever you're at?
Yeah, right now I'm coming from California to Florida. It's
Mhm.
like a 280,000. Yes, 800, 2,800, and I'm coming to the $7,700.
Okay, so that's 7,700 for 2,800 miles.
Yes,
700 divided by 2,800
I'm
miles.
taking the wine.
So $2.75 a mile. That's good.
Yeah,
So that's a good
Yeah,
rate.
I'm taking the wine.
Yeah.
I'm too heavy, and they also was asking the tanker.
But yeah, but still, but $2.75 a mile, bro, for 2,800 miles. That's pretty good. You don't think so?
Yeah, it's very good. Yes, very
Yeah,
good. But it's only this situation only in California. When I'm going in Florida right now, I have to like
take a cheap load out of there.
$1 per mile, like the $1 and one.
Yeah, I mean,
10 cents.
well,
I
if
guess.
good news to you, Florida looks like it's doing all right now for dry vans. Looks like there's a lot of volume. When you deliver Monday,
No, Tuesday.
Tuesday, hopefully it'll be good by Tuesday. But then if you get to Florida, just make sure you try to go to a better area. But then, because like for example, like because if you're gonna do that, then you're gonna try to go back to California from wherever you're gonna get cheap money going back to California. So you're gonna be better off like kind of jumping around like a little bit like states Midwest or maybe like South somewhere. Just stay in good markets and then slowly, if you want to go back to California, try to make your way over there instead of taking one long haul for cheap money.
Do triangle.
Yeah, exactly. Like see where, I would just say like in good states, because I know everybody just wants miles and money, but those two, like right now, it's very hard to get miles and money. You know what I mean? So like, just because you drive less miles, but if your rate per mile is good, I mean, the profit's all that matters at the end of the day, not the miles. So as long as you're profitable, it's all that matters.
Yeah, so instead of one
I was
load,
thinking
sir,
to
take
don't-
3 or
don't
4
wait.
back.
I'm sorry? Go ahead, buddy.
I was trying to I was thinking to don't wait nothing in Florida and directly go to after the unloading, directly go to the Georgia and wait somewhere there.
Well, Georgia's not the
place.
best, bro, until you get to Atlanta too, and Florida looks like it's all right. So, are you like my wife's asking a good question? Are you dispatching yourself, or you have a dispatcher?
No, I have a dispatcher.
Okay, well, your dispatcher should be looking now for Tuesday already.
Nah, he's sleeping right now.
Well, he needs to wake the fuck up and start looking for a load for Tuesday.
It
So,
sounds like you need a new dispatcher.
yeah, it sounds like you definitely need a new dispatcher, bro.
I think that's a big part of trucking as well. Is you really, as a truck driver, you're only as good as your dispatcher. And some dispatchers really know their stuff, and others don't really care. Or
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Totally agree.
dispatcher that knows these markets. Trucking isn't as bad as it seems, but if you don't really know, if you have a dispatcher that doesn't know what they're doing, and is just taking any rates just to move you, then I could see why you would be upset with this market. But there are some really good dispatchers out there that could do a nice triangle from back, because you went from Cali to Florida, which is the best rate you could get.
Yeah,
Florida coming
275,
out.
beautiful rate, dude, for that many miles, beautiful rate.
Yeah, you're not going to get good money coming out of
And his
Florida.
dispatcher shouldn't be fucking sleeping right now. He should be looking for a load because he knows Florida's not gonna be the greatest. He should have a
Well,
load
he should
ready
have
for
had a
Tuesday.
backhaul before you ever dispatched in the first place.
Well, I mean, it's a long drive, so I mean, he has time to
Yeah, I
find
mean,
a backhaul.
I get that, but just be looking and just be okay.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
something
Because now
falls
he's gonna be
through.
waiting until Monday. It's the day before. It's still a day, but like if you would have found something today, you would have had it ready to go.
Yeah,
you would
yeah,
have to
but
wait.
you know how many local people in Florida jump on it, just like local in California? They kind of cover their own.
Well, yeah, but that's why you got to stay on that fucking load board till it pops up, and you got to get it, man.
That's
There's no
right.
sleeping unless like
he had like a 4 day ahead and he don't care right now.
yeah, but that's the problem, bro. Especially if you're going to a bad
Yeah,
area.
yeah, but with weekends and everything, you can't just hit at 8 a.m. Monday.
That's not a same day market at all.
No, none of it is.
Advanced market.
That's why I say if you're gonna book a load, then you need to be immediately booking a backhaul. Because what if something falls through? Then you're gonna be sitting.
Yeah.
I mean, you can wait in Cali same day, all day.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You have to
go out to those
3
truck
days
stops in
out.
Ontario, man. They're packed with owner-operator dudes sitting there.
Unless you're happy, if you book your own loads and drive your own truck, he's probably
What
really
race is
screwed.
this dispatcher of yours? What race is he?
Indian.
Russian?
I'm not Russian. I'm Georgian.
So, but the dispatcher, what's the dispatcher?
Yeah, he's from the Uzbekistan, I guess.
Oh,
There you see? There you go. There you
is
go.
he in Uzbekistan,
I knew it.
or is he in America?
Yeah, he's working from the. He's not in America because I have my MC, DOT, my own truck, and also trailer, and I have my company. And that guy was they call me because I remember that was the previous company, which name was a TTS, and that guy was like a dispatch there, and he contacted me and offered me if you want to, I can dispatch you, and I
Okay, so you
said
have your own
yes,
MC number, and then he just dispatches you on the side.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. I mean,
Hey,
too.
Becca, I have a question.
yes.
What does somebody in Uzbekistan know about the trucking industry in America?
Oh, I'm liking it.
A lot.
Good point, man.
What about?
Like, what is like he's sleeping right now, right?
Well,
Yeah,
it's like
Does he
Amazon
does
customer
he know the
service, sir.
realities of the road of like Florida, or does he know that?
Well,
Has he ever been to
Amazon
America?
customer service.
So this is the temporary for I guess because I will they are asking the cheaper the person
yeah,
for that,
percentage, right?
but
Yeah.
it's that is the good thing. But right now I wish they pay the more than somebody
What's just out of curiosity?
the
What are these
lot.
dispatchers in Uzbekistan
So
asking for percent?
yeah, I'm giving the 2%
Okay.
from the gross.
Yeah, it makes
There we
sense.
go.
It's not bad.
I mean,
Pretty good.
yeah, I mean, because if you're a good dispatcher, like if you're gonna hire like a good dispatch service here, dude, like some of these dispatch services tell me like some high percentages, which I'm like, damn, I can't believe anybody pays that shit, dude. It's absolutely crazy. But I mean, yeah, 2%'s not bad, bro.
I mean, yeah, most dispatching services are all overseas now.
Well, I'm saying like the ones in America, like I'm hearing like the high percentages, bro. Which I'm like, damn, how are you guys even getting people to accept these percentages?
10,
Well, I mean,
12%.
Amazon's the one that pioneered it. Everybody from Amazon's from India or Pakistan.
Damn Indians.
And Amazon does their own brokering too. Remember that? Amazon will be your dispatch service, sir.
Nah, they won't never do that. It would be funny if they did offer to from. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I mean, you're paying 2%, bro. Maybe just talk to them, bro. Just tell them what you want, because I mean, you're not gonna get a better deal. That's a really good deal. So maybe just talk to them. Be like, hey, bro, you can't be sleeping at 5 p.m. now. But I mean, like, I'm sure you went to sleep a while
It
ago.
should be AM, that's why.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. You're taking
But
a
still,
job
yeah,
with
like-
American hours.
Yeah, no, I have a friend.
So,
that do this guy
does
too,
it pay off to be your own dispatcher anymore?
Dude, it's hard, bro. Because if you want to dispatch yourself, drive your own truck, you're driving all day, so you don't have time looking for loads. And when you're booking loads, it's all about timing. Like especially if you need to use the DT board, like those loads pop up and they're gone in a second. So you got to be sitting there babysitting that board and calling or emailing as soon as the load pops up. So as a truck
So
driver,
basically, you're saying if you're married or got a girlfriend, they need to be the one doing it.
And this
There
needs
you
to be your whole life. I mean, even loads that aren't posted on the DAD, good loads, they are off the board within 3 seconds.
yeah, exactly, dude. So like you got to be on top
So
of
if
the
you
shit.
were to pay a dispatcher, you could say, "Give me the best load," and you pay him, 5 or 10% or more, and he'd work for you.
I mean, dude, I think again, I don't want to talk because there's a lot of friends I'm on TikTok, friends with on TikTok with that offer like dispatch services, and I mean, I just really think that those percentages are crazy. Like say if you work at a trucking company and you're getting paid by a percentage, like if you're getting paid 3% at a trucking company, you're getting paid pretty good. So I think like as an independent dispatch service, like I don't think you should be charging more than 4 or 5%, dude. Because anything higher than that's just like crazy a little bit to
So
me.
it's kind of like anything else. Just tip your bartender good, and you get better service.
Well, even if you bartender super fucking good, if you're charging 8-10%, like dude, who the fuck, like imagine paying 10% of your load to a dispatcher, that's a lot of money. So if you book a $5,000 load, that's $500. I don't think that's, I don't think that's fair. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I love the California free watermelon.
Right. But I mean, they're taking care of your load, and as long as you're getting good loads, and then you don't have to do it yourself.
well, yeah, I get it, but at the same time, again, bro, like owner operator, man, you're right now margins are thin, man. Like every dollar counts right now.
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
And it's in numbers. It's got to be numbers. If you got a single truck, then yeah, you got to get some really good discounts.
Yeah, so I understand when he wants a 2% guy. And dude, there is good dispatchers overseas, bro. There really is. I met a lot of good dispatchers from overseas. So maybe just have a conversation with them and be like, hey, bro, listen, I need you to, like, if I'm going to a bad area, we need to be pre-booked a day or two in advance. Just have a conversation with him back home, and then, maybe he'll start doing better. Because for you, 2%, that's a good deal because you're saving yourself a lot of money.
Well, do you feel like the drivers don't really know the areas they're going into until they get there? So they need to have a little better idea of the markets they're going into?
Well, that's why I keep pushing, check the DAT hot markets, bro. Even though it's not 100% accurate, at least you have some kind of understanding what kind of market you're going into.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I mean, I'm not saying it's the easiest job on the planet, and I get it. You got to drive and run the business, but you know, you could have your little cell phone or laptop set up on your dash while you're driving, and you could have little alerts pop up on all the and be a member of all these, and then be like, okay, I can book my freight, and I don't know if that's how they do it.
Well, I'm pretty sure they got to stop, pull over, get a laptop out. Then they got to start calling about loads. You know what I mean? So that would take away a lot of driving time for them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they just work off a cell phone or what the deal is, or you just call them on the phone and it'd be like, okay, crunch the number.
Well, it'd be hard because you use the load board, so you got to sit there and look at the load board. So you obviously can't do that while you're driving. Loads
Right.
pop up and disappear all the time, and then you got to call them, email them. So again, it's like something you got to be stationary for. And
yeah, it's really impossible. I mean, the rates change. They could change between morning and afternoon. Like you have to really only way to know this market is to be looking at it 24 hours a day, pretty much.
yeah.
So right now I'm ready to pay like the double for that, like the 4% someone to like to get me the good rates and the good loads, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you shop around, bro. Shop around. I mean, honestly, your best bet's gonna be probably somebody that doesn't have an accent. Because I hate to say it, but dude, like if you call a broker, you don't like. Especially when I did book loads. If I called the broker to book a load, he's like, "Oh, thank God you don't have an accent." And I'm like, "Only if you knew, buddy." But you know what I mean? Like they get like happy for some reason. Like, well, not for some reason. We all know why, but they don't like people with accents. They they don't like take them as seriously or won't give them as many loads if they have an accent, which is, I mean, obviously discrimination, but sadly it happens,
They don't like overseas dispatchers as well.
No, they fucking hate them.
They don't like it. Yes.
Yeah, and then also like the VoIP phones, a lot of brokers now, if you call them, they're like, why you call me from a VoIP phone, not an actual like landline or cell phone, whatever,
Some of them
too.
Scammers now. That's why.
Yeah. So like,
but good talking to you guys. I got to run. I like your stuff, Bobby. I'll tune in next time.
thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna get off
Thank
too.
Have a
you.
good night. Have a
Have
good weekend.
It's been an hour and 20 minutes. All right, guys, time to get off. I appreciate you guys jumping on.
All right, Bobby. Nice
Well,
talking to you.
See you guys next week.
We'll
Hopefully
join next
make some
time.
monies.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right. Have a good weekend.
Have a good week.